Welcome, everyone. You've tuned into the American English Hub, your go-to podcast for mastering the nuances of American English. I'm Adam.
And I'm Sarah. We're thrilled to have you join us today. In each episode, we dive deep into a specific aspect of American English, helping you sound more natural and understand everyday conversations with ease.
That's right. Today, we're tackling something that can be a real head-scratcher for English learners, idioms and slang. These are phrases where the meaning isn't obvious from the individual words, and American English is full of them.
Absolutely. Understanding idioms is crucial for truly grasping native conversations and expressing yourself authentically. We've picked 3 common American idioms to break down for you today, giving you clear definitions and plenty of examples.
So grab a cup of coffee, get comfortable, and let's dive into the fascinating world of American idioms.
Our first idiom for today is spill the beans.
Spill the beans. Sounds like something you do in the kitchen, right? But it has nothing to do with actual beans.
Exactly. To spill the beans means to reveal a secret or confess information that you've been holding on to. It's usually used informally, often when someone is eager to hear a secret.
Think of it like this. Imagine you have a jar of beans, and each bean is a piece of secret information. If you spill the jar, all the secrets come out.
That's a great way to visualize it, Adam. Let's hear it in a few sentences.
Sarah, you look like you know something exciting. Come on, spill the beans. What's the big news?
Oh, Adam, I can't spill the beans just yet. It's a surprise party for our friend, Mark. I don't want to ruin it.
Ah, I see. So you're keeping a secret. Here's another example. My little brother accidentally spilled the beans about my birthday present.
Or the detective tried to get the suspect to spill the beans about the crime.
So it's about revealing information, often something that was supposed to be kept secret. It's a very common phrase you'll hear in casual American conversations.
And it's usually used when someone is being pressured or is just about to reveal something. It's not typically used for serious formal confessions, but more for everyday secrets or surprises.
Right, like don't spill the beans about the movie ending.
Perfect. So that's spill the beans, to reveal a secret.
All right, moving on to our second idiom, under the weather.
Under the weather, this one might sound a bit poetic, but it's actually quite practical. To be under the weather means to be feeling slightly ill or unwell.
It's a polite and common way to say you're sick without going into too much detail. You might use it when you have a cold, a headache, or just aren't feeling your best.
That's a good point, Adam. Americans tend to be quite direct, but when it comes to personal health, sometimes we use phrases like this to be a bit more indirect or polite. We don't always want to share all the details of how sick we are.
Exactly. So instead of saying, I have a terrible cold and my nose is running, you might just say, I'm feeling a bit under the weather today.
Let's hear some examples. I won't be able to make it to work today. I'm feeling a little under the weather.
Or, she's been under the weather all week, so she hasn't been coming to the gym.
You might also hear it in a question. Are you feeling under the weather? You look a bit pale.
It's a versatile phrase. You can use it for yourself or to describe someone else. It implies a mild to moderate illness, not usually something very serious.
So if you're not feeling 100%, but it's not an emergency, under the weather is a perfect phrase to use.
Remember, it's about being unwell, not literally standing under rain or bad weather.
Good clarification, Adam.
And now for our third and final idiom for this episode, beat around the bush.
Beat around the bush. This one paints a picture, doesn't it? Like someone is literally hitting bushes. But again, the meaning is completely different.
That's right. To beat around the bush means to avoid coming to the point, to speak indirectly or evasively about something. It implies that someone is not being straightforward.
This idiom is particularly interesting because American culture often values direct communication. So if someone is beating around the bush, it might be seen as frustrating or inefficient.
For example, if you're trying to get a direct answer from someone, you might say, "Stop beating around the bush and just tell me what you think."
Or, he kept beating around the bush when I asked him about the missing report, so I knew something was wrong.
It's often used when someone is hesitant to deliver bad news, or perhaps they're trying to hide something.
Imagine a hunter trying to flush out a bird from a bush by hitting the bush but not directly going into it. They're avoiding the direct approach. That's the idea behind the idiom.
Another example, just tell me if you can help or not. Don't beat around the bush.
It's a common complaint when someone isn't being clear or direct. You'll hear it a lot in both personal and professional settings.
So if you want someone to get straight to the point, you can tell them, don't beat around the bush.
And if you're trying to be direct, make sure you're not beating around the bush yourself.
And that wraps up our idiom deep dive for today. We've covered spill the beans, meaning to reveal a secret, under the weather for feeling unwell, and beat around the bush for avoiding the main point.
We hope these explanations and examples have helped clarify these common American idioms for you. The more you hear them and try to use them, the more natural they'll become.
Now, we'd love to hear from you. Our question for today is, have you ever heard or used any of these idioms in a real conversation? Or what's another American English idiom or slang term that you find confusing or interesting?
Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments section wherever you're listening to this podcast. Your participation helps us build a fantastic learning community here at the American English Hub.
And if you found this episode helpful, please remember to subscribe or follow the American English Hub on your favorite podcast platform or YouTube channel. We release new episodes regularly, packed with practical tips and insights to boost your American English skills.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Keep practicing, keep learning, and we'll catch you next time on the American English Hub.